It's my mum, Lisa Baggs. I'm testing you on TikTok slang. Riz.
Oh. Rizzo.
Rent free.
Yeah, I know what rent free is. You don't pay for anything.
No.
Oh.
So this one's called Sip or Spill. What's the worst lie you've ever told?
Oh, no. I'm sipping.
Which influencer/celebrity do you extremely dislike? Oh, you better keep that cup in your hand. The worst brand you've ever worked with. Who was the loudest?
Joe.
Really?
Yes, really. I always knew that you were special.
I think Pilegate was crazy.
Oh, no, that was because you were pushing me and pushing me.
If you could give Dad one feature, what would it be?
Hair. It's just the fact that...
Mum.
What? Never had threesome, and I'm sorry, because I'd have to punch the in the face if
Oh
you were near your dad.
God.
I'm telling you now, you haven't got time to fart when your kids are little.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Not My Bagg. I'm Joe. And today, I'm sure you can guess who I'm joined by. It's my mum, Lisa Baggs, for a Mother's Day special.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Mum.
And in a world where you can be kind today.
You've got it wrong. You've got it wrong.
Just be kind.
It's in a world where you could be anything.
Be anything, be kind.
Yeah.
Yes, just be kind.
That's what Mum said to me before we started recording because she thinks I'm going to be mean, but I'm not.
Oh, God.
I'm glad you're here. We're going to reverse this today. And we're going to start with the goodie bag because I have a little present for you for Mother's Day.
Jason Momoa.
Bit of ASMR for people at home. It's a bunch of roses for Mum. There we go.
You.
That's all right. Oh, bloody hell. Should have thought about this. Gorgeous. I thought they were nice. No
Beautiful.
chrysanthemums or whatever they're called.
Chrysanthemums.
Yeah, hate
Don't
them.
like them, don't
Hate
like
them.
them.
Bastards.
Yeah.
You okay?
They're old people's flowers, even though there's nothing against old people. Sorry.
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
How you feeling today?
Yeah, all right.
Went out boozing yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't have that much, if I'm being honest. I had a very, very eventful afternoon.
Did you?
Chatting away to the people that owned the place we were in, and she pulled up a chair and had a glass of Prosecco with me and Denise.
Gorgeous.
It was lovely, yeah.
Sounds like you had a nice day.
Yeah, it was lovely. Apart from the fact I had a chicken Caesar salad and had to run to the toilet when I got home. There you go.
TMI.
Information.
TMI. So the pod's changed.
Yeah,
Obviously, I know you were on with Emma, but we have the segments now, yeah. So I wanted to start with the vibe check bag. Do you like that? The colour's changed again.
Did you just flick your fingers and they do that?
It's actually not me, it's the producer.
Oh.
I thought I'd play the game that I did on Lorraine with you. So
right.
basically, I'm testing you on TikTok slang.
Oh.
And as you are a mum influencer now,
You know, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing most of the time.
I thought, and I do everything for you.
Yeah.
I thought that this might be a nice way to start. So, are you ready?
Yep.
Riz.
Oh. Rizzo.
Do you mean from Greece?
Yeah. Have no idea.
So Riz is charm or seducing potential.
What?
So, like, if you've got good Riz, it means that you're good at flirting.
Oh, I'm not good at flirting. I haven't flirted with anyone for years.
Pov.
Point of view.
Yes, correct. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. You've got one. Oomph. OOMF. Oomph.
Outfit of my... No idea. Oomph. Oomph is when you give it a bit of welly.
Yeah, it's actually one of my friends / followers. So you could say, I went out with Oomph yesterday. Oomph got me drunk. About Denise, like one of my friends.
So Denise's new name is Oomph.
You can call her that if you want.
No, I'm not going to call it
Sounds
Oomph.
quite derogatory when you say it.
No.
CEO of.
Summit executive.
Yeah, as a statement, it means, so you're like the CEO of Leopard Print, you know?
I don't, yeah, okay.
It means like you own that, you know?
Okay.
Pick me.
Oh, why don't you just
No,
go away?
it was on the list. What does
Pick me is when you bring all the attention back to yourself. You tell me that I do that all the time.
Guys, she does it all
No, I don't.
the
No, I
time,
don't.
all
You
the
just
time.
don't listen to anything I say.
You so pick me. Cap. You know this one because I made you do it in an ad. You know this one. You said no cap.
Oh, just said cap cut.
Cap means lies.
Cap means lies?
Yeah, so like no cap means no lies. So
Why can't you just say no lies?
So you could be
Why
like...
have you got to say cap?
You could be like, my husband's bald, no cap.
Bless him.
I just made that up. Rent free.
Yeah, I know what rent free is. You don't pay
Say
for
then.
anything.
No.
Oh.
Rent free is like when you think about it a lot. So you could be like, they're in my mind rent free. So if someone's like talking about you behind your back,
Which is pretty normal for me.
you could be like, I live in their heads rent free.
Well, yeah, probably yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct. It's giving.
It's giving what?
So like it's giving. So like what does that mean? Like in what context would you use it's giving?
Well, when you say to me it's giving pick me.
Correct. Yeah. So basically, it's like
so
when
I am
something
right. I've
is
got one
giving
right,
a vibe.
yay.
Yeah, you have. You've
I've
got a
got
couple
two.
right. GRWM.
Get ready with me.
Yeah.
Queen of get ready with me.
You've done two.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I just get made to do them all the time. I hate them. Oh, no, actually. That's outfit of the day, OOTD.
So you're an OOTD girl
Yeah.
rather than a GRWM.
Yeah, I don't like showing everyone my face without makeup. It's not a very pleasant experience for anyone.
I do it enough on TikTok for you.
Yeah, well,
You
I don't get a
positive
choice.
response. Can I just say, by the way, that TikTok did really well, did for you the other day, didn't it?
Yeah, really well.
Really well.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Oh, pick me. Look here. Fucking pick me at its finest over there.
Oh, you're horrible, you are. So,
Right.
the next, I want to do like a couple of fun games, yeah, like to start off with. So this one's called Sip or Spill. So I know you're drinking Prosecco and it's 11:30, so you've got something there.
It's actually 25 to 12.
Okay, call me alive. Call me alive 5 minutes. So I've got some questions for you. If you
Right.
don't want to answer them, you can just sip.
Okay.
But the opposite is spill, which
So
is telling me.
I speak.
Yeah. Ideally.
Yeah.
You know what you're like on this pod.
Yeah.
Right. What's the worst lie you've ever told to get out of plans?
Oh, no. I'm sipping.
Oh, it must be bad then for you to sip. Either that or you actually want some Prosecco. Okay. Who in the family would you least want to be stranded on a desert island with?
Your dad.
Why?
Because I'm with him all the time anyway.
Right.
So-
Surely that's a benefit then. So he knows
No,
you.
no, not really, because he hasn't got enough trees on a desert island to chop down when he's bored.
Right, okay. And he's got no survival skills really, has he?
No.
No.
All the germs and all
All the
that in the
germs.
desert island.
All the germs. Which influencer / celebrity do you extremely dislike?
No.
I can name one. Chef.
What?
Chef.
What's what you talking about?
A chef.
Oh, yeah, definitely him. Yeah, Jamie Oliver, I can't stand him. Sorry, I'm sipping as well. Oh,
So funny that, honestly, the lore behind Lisa Baggs having beef with Jamie Oliver is the funniest thing in the world.
so rude.
Because I had Facebook beef one time.
He was so rude.
So rude.
So rude. Really rude.
Have you ever been caught doing something scandalous? Spill the tea.
Oh, God, yeah. But-
Something that you're willing to say here, or are you going to sip?
No, I'm going to have to sit, but I have done terrible things.
Tell us about your most awkward social media post or comment.
Well, as you know, we were told before we went on Gogglebox to be very careful what you say. So I've been very, very good
Yeah.
at not unleashing the Lisa Baggs
Beast.
venom.
Yeah.
So I haven't actually gone back and beefed. I've been very, when it comes to you and George, no, I can't deal with it. However, I
Yeah.
do put my phone away.
Yeah. I have seen you type out slag a couple of times and then delete
Yeah,
it.
with the F word before it, because then I don't send it.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's progress.
Yeah, because we were told not to do that, and I will never give anybody that platform. So
Exactly that. Exactly that. Who in your phone contacts would be the most embarrassing person to accidentally call whilst drunk?
a member of my family,
Oh, God. Okay.
and I'm sipping and all.
You better keep that cup in your hand. The worst brand you've ever worked with.
Oh, I can't say it. I can't.
Sip.
No, I can't. I can't, because I'll never work again.
And finally, what's the most inappropriate thing you've done in public?
Weed in the middle of a roundabout because I didn't realise it was a roundabout and it was dark. And so I said to Dad, I'm actually going to wet myself. And I said, I'm just going to run over there. And he was going, no. Run across the road at Woodford Bridge. And I weed in the middle of a roundabout. And then as the cars come round, they saw my lovely moony bum and I was weeing. But I was desperate. I was going to actually wet myself.
Gorgeous. What a lovely mental image for
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
I was quite a lot younger and I had quite a nice sizable arse then. So it was all right.
Oh, my God. Okay. So, Mother's Day.
Yep.
I want to know what you think the worst gift anyone in the family has gotten you for Mother's Day.
Dad's bought me an electric toothbrush once.
That's not. But I kind of wouldn't mind.
No, because it's like he's saying I need to clean my bloody teeth.
Okay. Okay, so electric toothbrush.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. I don't really.
Or for Christmas or birthday, to be fair. Worst
But
gift.
okay, I'll tell you a story. So when we got the computer years ago, when we lived in Epping,
When we got the PC.
yeah, we got the computer, like the big monitor was about like that big,
Yeah.
and like the massive keyboard.
Yeah.
Because he hadn't got me anything for Christmas, he got me some printing paper and wrapped it up. And he said, there you go, it's a bit of a red herring. And I opened up and I literally burst into tears. I went, are you joking?
He got you
And then when I
paper.
had George, bearing in mind I'd just given him his second healthy, most beautiful son.
Yeah.
And he bought me one of those tiny little hamsters that went bada-bada-ga, bada-bada from Clinton Cards. It was about a tenner. And I said, I've given you another son to carry on our dreadful family name. and I've called him George Henry after you, Joe Terrence. I said, you've
And you
bought
got
me
a
a
dancing
fucking
hamster.
hamster.
You got a robotic hamster.
And he bought me a hamster.
Well, I've got a story about one time when I saved up all my pocket money as a young boy and bought mum a ceramic statue of a boxer dog. And,
Oh, yeah, and no, but I'm
and
so
within a
clumsy.
day, she smashed it on the floor.
No, I can beat that when you went on your school trip and then I went to hug you. She
I'll
got off
never
the
forgive you
coach
for that.
And you had your little wooden puppet thing and I squashed it to pieces.
I'll never forgive that. I was on my residential trip.
I
I
did
saved
miss
up
you.
all of my money the whole week and we were at the Colchester Zoo and I was like, I'm going to get this big wooden puppet thing. And then mum, as I got off the bus,
was
came
so
up to
happy
me,
to
cuddled
see
me and
you.
crushed it all on my chest.
I know, but I was so happy to see you and I didn't see what you had in your hand and I grabbed hold and you went, I went, oh, will you please see me? You went, you've just crushed my puppet.
I think I was too old to be crying over a crushed puppet,
No,
to
trust
be
me, you
honest
did.
with
You didn't speak to me for about a week.
No, that's me. That's me. I was going to say, what's the worst gift Dad has ever gotten you? But we think we've answered that one,
Yeah,
really.
but then he did make up for it and bought me a beautiful bracelet after that because I made him feel really bad.
Yeah, well, it's an electric hamster. So, would you admit that you get better treatment on Mother's Day than Dad does on Father's Day? Because I feel like you whip us into shape more.
Right. So this year,
Yeah.
you are looking after your dad because I'm going to be in a
For Father's Day?
I'm going to be in a finca in the mountains.
A what?
A finca in the mountains in Valencia.
A what?
Finca.
What's that?
It's like a bungalow in the mountains. It's a Spanish way of like saying that. So you've got to look after your dad. However,
Why are you in a finca in the
I'm going to see
mountains?
my friend.
I'm hoping it's a holistic retreat with no alcohol.
No, I'm going to see my friend that lives out in Spain.
So you're doing a piss up in a bungalow in Spain?
Well, yeah, kind of. But anyway, so this year you're in charge of Father's Day. But I will say, let's digress from Mother's Day and Father's Day.
All right.
Every year on your dad's birthday, why do we have to go and spend it in a house that costs zillions of pounds and it's all about Dad's birthday when nobody does fuck all for my birthday?
His birthday is New Year's Eve.
I don't give a shit. It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah, but we always treat you for your birthday.
Yeah, but it's usually we just
We
go,
went to Bell Sit this year.
yeah. We went to a beautiful house that cost us all a fortune for New Year's Eve this year for your father's birthday again.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll speak to
And you
her.
made me dress up. You were going to make me dress up as Cousin It, and then I had a hissy fit and went as Squid
Guys,
Games.
I was meant to make a TikTok giving everyone their
No,
costumes on New Year's Eve.
And I was
We had
ill
an
again. I had flu
impromptu-
again, didn't I?
Yeah.
Every bloody year.
We had an impromptu costume party. So I bought everyone costumes, spent about 300 quid on costumes
More
from
for
Amazon,
you.
which is crazy for everyone to, enjoy. That was my gift to everyone. Was going around the rooms recording it for a TikTok. George and Lolly were laughing. Kane was laughing. I get to Mum's door. Mum always dresses up as Cousin It, right, from Adam's Family. She put all her hair on her face and
Yeah,
put her
that's
glasses
different.
on, right?
But I had all my
so
hair
I
and
thought,
makeup
how
done.
funny to get her a Cousin It costume. This woman, guys, if I posted this TikTok, you were so mean.
No, I'm sorry. I'd done my hair. There's no way you're putting that over my lashes. No way. And I had the flu and I felt dreadful. And then I won't even tell you what I called you under my breath because it's unrepeatable for a mother to call her son
Oh,
that.
I'm sure you've said it before.
Yeah, but yeah, probably. But I was just like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So going back to that, no, usually we always do something nice for Dad.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
We do. So you want your birthday, but also, Mum, what's your birthday this year? 55?
No, I'm 56 this year.
So you lied about your birthday last year then?
No, I was 55.
When I went on Lorraine, you said I got your birthday
you lied
wrong.
about my birthday.
I said you're 55.
I was born in 1969.
69.
So this year I'm 56. I'm kind of
well,
trying to work my way
Do you
back the
know
other
what?
way.
We might as well wait till you're 60 now then. No point doing anything big this year.
I'm not going to. We never do anything big for my birthday anyway. And usually, can I just have it right? Let's just have it right for your
We went to
listeners
Bell Sit.
and viewers. Usually on my birthday, I get 2 hours of you and George because you've got to fly off somewhere or you're doing this or we can't make it on your actual birthday.
Mid-December is a tough birthday.
But it's my, sorry, that's when I was born. There's always an excuse with you and George. Oh, we got to go
There's
and
not.
do
We
this.
treat you very well. Next question. I've always asked you on the podcast who your favourite son is, and you never answer.
No, 'cause I haven't got.
However, this year my present was pretty nice for Mother's Day. So has that changed anything?
What Mother's Day?
I got
Flowers.
you. No, I got you the photo shoot.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, well, actually, can I just say,
Oh,
it might not be the best present because I haven't actually seen the edits of the pictures, so they might not be.
you look lovely.
Yeah, I know, but that's your rendition of what looks nice is not mine.
Oh my god.
So we need to have a discussion
Who is
about
your
these.
favourite son?
There isn't a favourite son. I love you all equally.
I think there is.
You're all
Big
very
one.
different, and I love you all the same.
It's me. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one, which is quick fire childhood memories, right? So I'm going to go through and just ask you questions, and you've just got to say the first name that comes into your head. So
Right.
Joe, George, Danny.
Kate.
Danny being secret brother.
Yeah, Danny's my secret son.
Okay, so
Had him when I was 10.
who was the best at school? Oh my God.
Jokes.
False information. Who was the best at school?
You.
Who is the best in relationships?
George. Only had one, bless him.
Who has had the nicest exes?
Danny.
Who was the most needy growing up?
Joe.
Who was the naughtiest as a kid?
Danny.
Who was the loudest?
Joe.
Really?
Yes, really.
Surprised at that one. Who are you most worried about when hitting puberty?
You.
Really?
Yes, really. Because you went from being about 3 foot to like 6
But
foot
why
overnight.
was that worrying?
Because you...
I meant more just like someone going around shagging, you know, which was not going to be me.
No, you've always been hard work. As much as I love you, you've always been the one that stood out. I always knew that you were special.
Which one of us do you think is the messiest?
Well, do you know what? To be fair, none of you, because you're all really, really, really clean and tidy. And like,
Yeah.
coming around your house is like it's so lovely for me to see because your house is immaculate and your bedroom always used to be.
I hate-
Actually,
Ow!
let's just stop it there. Your bedroom in like at home when you were living at home. Now you're not there. It's the dumping ground for all your stuff that you need to take
I actually
with you.
I actually will hold my hands up
Yeah.
here in guilt. My room at home looks like a storage unit.
To be fair, Danny's room wasn't that tidy when he was younger, but you're all
I'm pretty sure Danny's room was always disgusting because he had that emo phase.
Yeah, no, but I did go in there and clean up every day.
I know you cleaned, but it wasn't like, it was all like
But
sweaty
his flat is
teen
beautiful.
boy.
Like Danny's flat's beautiful.
Yeah.
George's home is pristine. So is yours.
But speaking of like phases that everyone went through, like Danny,
I know he did
Danny
go
went
through
through a
grunge. A grunge.
So grunge.
He went through the skateboarding era.
He was very gothic, wasn't
Yeah, and I had to literally drag him into the shower and say, "You're having a shower."
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Gross, Danny. And who dressed the worst growing up?
Oh.
Throughout our teens, who dressed the worst?
Well, I dressed you till you got to your teens. So until that phase,
During when we dressed ourselves, who was the
Joe,
worst?
come on. I mean, like you came out as gay at 15 to me and Dad. Then you thought it was okay to wear shorts that had the arse cut out of them walking around Cornwall in St Ives.
Oh, they were like ripped jeans.
I
Everyone loved
I just said to you, can you just leave 5 minutes after me and Dad?
I feel like, do you know what? I did have my worst
Awful.
My worst thing was the spray-on skinny jeans that were then women's skinny jeans. So
Primark.
I remember one time I was at your friend's, not going to name her, slag, her house.
Yeah, I know you're talking
And
about.
yeah,
She's a
you
slag.
know, yeah. And I was sat on the bed with her daughter and I said, I'm really sorry, because her friend was in the room. I said, I've got to take these jeans off.
Because they're holding your balls in.
No, I said, like, I can't feel my legs. So I had to get 2 girls to rip these acid wash jeans off me, peel them off my skin.
That was fashionable then.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
That red Vans, those red hoodies, the Rihanna top.
Oh no, that
You
pair of
used to-
shoes you've got that look like cherry bakewells.
Oh, I loved a pair of creepers.
Oh no.
I loved a pair of creepers.
No.
I've got some fun questions for you now. That's the end of the quickfire round. How'd you
Okay.
find it?
Lovely, fine. Keep them coming.
What's the last thing you Googled? I can imagine it being something like how to CapCut.
Oh no, actually, I was just about to do it last night. You just reminded me just to see if I could get in for a massage on Friday. I've got vouchers still left over.
So you
for Christmas.
Google that?
No, because I was going to go on their website and book it, but then,
Right.
or it would have been. Oh, I don't know.
Do you want to get your phone? Oh, actually, no. Do you know what? She takes so long to unlock her phone. Let's leave that one. Um, we haven't got all day, my honey. What's the last song you listened to on Spotify?
Oh, Lady Gaga.
So you've listened to the album?
You know, the one that you sent me and I can't stop playing it.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, and also, and like the Bruno Mars song, I'm sorry, that is just the most I want that played at my
Mum
funeral.
is a Gaga fan now.
I want that played at my funeral, I want that noted.
So, okay, noted. Out of Beyonce, Gaga or SZA, who would you come and see with me this year?
Oh, Gaga, 100%.
Yeah.
Beyonce's had her day. It's Gaga. It's all about Gaga. I love her.
That was
I love her.
outrageous, Mum.
No, I love her.
Okay, but Gaga, I'm going to Coachella. Do you want to come?
Oh, don't. I wouldn't survive, would I? Come
I actually don't think you would.
No, I'd be one
It's
to go.
in a desert. It's so hot.
No.
That's what's worrying me a lot about it, you know. Because apparently it's...
Have you been before?
Never.
Oh, you've not been?
Really hot in the
Have you been
day,
before?
cold in the night, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
take your thermals then.
If you could only wear one outfit for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, something like this.
Leopard print, no?
Yeah, leopard print, something like this.
Leopard print trackie.
What's it? This is Davu. They need to get me a leopard print one like this.
So, oh my God, they should do a leopard print like drop and get you to
This is
front
so
it.
comfortable, and I just like it's so lovely. So leopard print one of these.
We're kind of matching today, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Mine's got a cowboy on it.
Oh.
Anyway, what's the most ridiculous argument you've ever had with a friend or family member? God.
Oh, God, Joe, do you really want to go there? I mean, I could be here for another 5 hours.
I think Pilergate was crazy. When
Oh, that was you. That was all. No.
I think Pilergate was a rough time.
No, that was because you were pushing me and pushing me. I had no money. Go and get yourself a piler. That receipt in Tesco's come to 40
Guys,
quid. And you went,
Mum makes the most banging piler, but I think I picked the wrong day to ask her to do it.
no, because that was full throttle. That was when I was going for the menopause. I thought I was actually not. I thought I was going a bit mad.
I picked a full throttle menopause day to beg Mum to make this piler. And then I went to, I'm not going to say what I went. I popped up the high street, got my hair cut and basically left
No,
the
because
dinner.
I said
I'd help you do it and then I left the house.
No, you left the house. You didn't help me. And as well, I said to you, well, that's when I was trying to build my profile. And I said, well, could you put it on my TikTok? You went, no. I went, what, you made me pay for the paella, made me cook it, and you're not even going to go on my... I went, fuck off.
So as you can imagine, it was not a great night. Yeah, I'd say that was probably a crazy argument. I'm trying to think of anything else, really.
I mean, there's been loads. You know, I'm not a confrontational person, but I don't, Joe, I'm not. I'm really not. But I just don't. Someone's taking the piss out of me. Piss off. Someone's taking the piss out of me. I'm not having it.
True that. You'll get those earrings out and smash someone over the head with a high heel, won't you? If you could give Dad one feature, what would it be?
Hair. I know he can't help it. And do you know what? And we had this discussion the other day. It's just the fact that...
Mum.
What? Because he had lovely hair when I met him, and it's horrible when you're with. It must be
What do you mean it's horrible
for a man? Because it's like what women. It's like women get a certain age, and all of a sudden, why do women not lose their hair?
I know, but bless him, he can't help it.
I mean, there's other things he could do.
Like what?
He could go and get his teeth done over in Turkey.
Oh my God!
I'd love Dad to have turkey teeth, but I don't think he would.
Me. Let's all take a moment to pause, reflect, and move on.
Actually, we'll scrap that whole segment. I'd like him to have great big beefy legs. He's got legs like pigeons. They're like that. He's got pigeon legs.
Okay.
He's got a big belly, pigeon legs, and I'd like him to have big rugby legs. Do you know what? I love a rugby player because their thighs are so fat and thick. I love it. Sorry, I'm just digressing there. Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day. So... The next segment is the messy bag. The lights change. We've got some dilemmas.
Pussy bag.
Messy bag.
I thought you said the pussy bag. I thought, what?
We can call it the pussy bag today if you want, but it's not going to be what you think it is.
Come on.
Oh, so the messy bag. I've got some dilemmas written in from people, and I thought, who best to give advice than the woman that's been through everything?
Yeah, I have.
I know you have.
Bring it on.
First one. I've been in a relationship for over 2 years, and recently I've noticed that my partner is always on his phone. Even when we're spending time together, I've tried to bring it up. He gets really defensive and says it's just to unwind. I feel like he's ignoring me, and I don't like that he's being secretive and taking his phone with him to the loo. How do I address this without causing an argument?
He's clearly looking at something he shouldn't be looking at. He is.
Oh, you don't think it's the P word, do you?
Probably.
Porn.
Yeah. Or he's chatting to someone and he shouldn't be. Yeah. When men do that, they are hiding something. When they take their phones to toilets, right, that's when you think alarm bells.
What if he's just scrolling through TikTok? Like just.
Well, then do it in front of his girlfriend then.
Right.
What's the issue? Do it in front of her.
So what do you think she should do?
I think she should confront him and say to him, look, I'm not happy with the situation. I feel like you and I need to sit down together and can you please show me? Or I know I've never, well, only once, twice I've had to ask to do this, to actually have a look through the phone.
Do you think she would be warranted to go through his phone?
No, with his permission. If he's got nothing to hide, he can show her while they're sitting next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what you should do.
Okay. Second one. Partner recently brought up the idea of trying something new in the bedroom, and I'm curious but also nervous. He suggested using sex toys, specifically a glass butt plug, but I'm not sure it's something I'm ready for. I also don't want to leave him disappointed. What should I do?
No. That's the answer. No.
So you're anti-sex toy because
No. Butt plugs, I draw the limit.
Right.
Yeah. It's different for some people, but not for me. That's not for me.
So butt plug's not for you.
No.
I don't want to know what it's for you, but so what would you say then to that?
I'd say, get a sex toy involved, but
But no butt plugs. So you're saying
Yes.
I draw the line at butt plugs.
Yes.
But what about this person?
Well, if that's what, is it a girl or a boy?
It doesn't say.
Well, if they want to, if they want to do it,
Yeah.
I suggest you get an enema, have an enema beforehand, and just go with the flow.
God.
A few glasses of brandy or something to loosen you
Few
up.
glasses of brandy and an enema and then get your butt plug. You've been reading too much 50 Shades of
Some
Grey.
fibre gel the night before.
Oh, that's absolutely horrific. Okay. I think I'm bisexual, but I don't know how to start exploring. I'm 20, in brackets female, at uni. I've started to have a lot of new feelings. Do I try something with a friend first as a laugh, or is
No.
it something I go for in a night out?
No, don't do it with a friend because then you could just make it really awkward afterwards.
Yeah.
No.
So you think go out?
I know you used to go out and kiss all your girlfriends, but just to see.
But that wased like experimenting. It was just fun.
If you think you might be bisexual, then don't do it with a friend.
Okay.
It'd be really awkward.
But then potentially...
A bit like Jerry and Mel B. It makes it awkward, doesn't it, after?
How did you...
She said it on Piers Morgan's life stories.
Fine, all right.
That's why should Jerry never speak to her again. She's in a posh out of all her horses.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, so we're going with do it on a night out or do it with someone that's not a friend.
Not a mate, because that could be really awkward, couldn't it?
Okay. I've been hooking up with one of our managers at work who has a wife and kids and it's getting out of hand. I've got a long-term partner and we're happy, but our sex life is nowhere near where I want it to be. A guy at my job started to be flirty one day and one thing led to another, and at our last social, we kissed in the toilet. It's never gone further than a kiss, but I want it to. I'm worried his wife might have seen us messaging and I'm starting to get anxious. What should I do?
Cut it off.
Yeah.
He's got a wife and kids.
Yeah.
So, no, that is a no-no for me.
Yeah.
No, why can't she pick somebody single?
I mean, she's also in a relationship, which is probably...
Yeah, I know, that's bad.
What do you think? When people do stuff like that, do you think that they should go home and try work on it? Or do you think
if
they
you
should cut it
really
off?
are feeling like that and you're not having great sex with your partner, then really should you be with that person? Should you really?
Yeah.
Because you've got to think about the rest of your life with that person. You know what I mean?
What's your view on, like, if they were like, okay, she got home and her partner, they weren't feeling it sexually and he said, let's open things up?
Well, give it a go.
Yeah.
I mean, she probably has to be pissed beforehand, but give it a go, love.
By open things up, I meant with other people, not open up the legs.
No, I'm sorry. I ain't sharing my man with anyone. I've never been into that. If that's what you want to do and you want to get other people involved, then you shouldn't be with that person.
So you'd never do a swingers sort of vibe?
I've never ever in my life never had a threesome. And I'm sorry, because I'd have to punch the bitch in the face if she went in near your dad.
God. Oh.
No.
My God.
Sorry, I just feel like...
You're like, that's my pigeon with the bulging stomach and the skinny legs. Back off.
Yeah, and I loved him, so leave him alone.
You said that. I'm regurgitating what you said.
I know, we'll just leave him alone. Although I will say that your dad probably would love that. If I said, let's get another girl involved.
My God.
He's at that age now, isn't he?
Oh, my.
He's almost ready to get his bus pass. He's got to get his kicks from somewhere.
Okay.
Bless him.
I've been really stressed about being the perfect mum lately. I see other mums on social media doing these amazing things with their kids, having their lives together, and it makes me feel like I'm falling short. I'm doing my best, but it's hard not to feel like I'm not doing my best. How do I stop putting so much pressure on myself to be perfect and just enjoy being a mum?
Don't do it. Just be you. I'm sorry, it's hard enough being a mum as it is. Whoever you are, my gorgeous, you don't have to be like all this. It's all bullshit on there anyway.
I feel like a lot of mum influencers, I
No.
feel like they smile and stand there with their babies, get off camera and just scream and cry.
It's bloody hard work being a mum.
Yeah.
And you're not in competition with everybody else. And you just got to be your true self. Put your pictures out there. Not everyone has look at me. No. Have you seen me first thing in the morning?
I also think
No.
that does add a lot of pressure because for a mum, like you're already doing so much.
Do you know what really annoys me? Sorry to interrupt
No,
you.
it's
When
all right.
these famous mums go on and they've got this tiny little bump and then they post like 2 weeks after and they're back in their jeans. Fuck off. That takes 9 months to get 9 months on, 9 months off. Do not put yourself under that much pressure.
Yeah. And I think the amount people do as content creators, in terms of like the whole like visual side, the editing, the filming, all that. I think, how have you got time to do that?
Joe, I'm telling you now, you haven't got time to fart when your kids are little. You have to sort of like run to the toilet. I couldn't even go to the toilet without taking you in a carry seat because you cried all the time. So how these people have got time to... No, unless you've got a lot of help. And
Would you have been able to do the job you're doing now with kids?
No way. No way.
No.
Not with having a child like you, babe. I'm sorry.
If I had kids, would you look after the kids to help?
Well, of course I would if you asked me, but no, of course I would.
You've already said that you wouldn't, if I got a little chihuahua, long-haired chihuahua called Celine, that you wouldn't look after it.
Are you talking about a dog or a child?
Dog.
Oh, a dog, I would. I thought you were talking about kids then. I thought, what?
No, but long-haired chihuahua called Celine. But like, so if I had a dog first, I've got to treat that like a child with you. So would you look after the dog?
Of course I would.
Well, Kane has told me that until we have a dog sitter, then we can't get a dog. So I've just got the green light, Kane.
Yeah, I know, but I'm...
And it's recorded. You can't go back on it now.
I'm saying that, listen, Joe, let's be honest, you never, ever put yourself out to look after Alfie or Dolly. So
But they were big.
Alf was a Border Terrier.
Than a Chihuahua. A Chihuahua's one of them where I could take it, I could bring it here to work.
Yeah, but I thought that about Dolly. I thought I was going to get a handbag dog and she was
Dolly
huge.
was not a
Bulldog.
handbag dog. Dolly was a fucking unit. Like a fucking Hovis loaf of bread.
But
God rest her soul.
she was a good girl.
She was.
She was such a good girl.
You've got a tattoo for Dolly, don't you? Yeah, you've got a tattoo.
I've got her, that is her actual paw print.
Is it?
Yeah, it's her
I've got
actual-
one. I've got mine's a bit different. I've got Dolly Parton's signature.
That's not the same as your dog, is it?
It's her
You could have
name.
had her paw print.
See, one thing about me, I'm not a paw print guy. You know, I'm very much a tasteful signature.
And when I look at it, I can see her face in the paw print. It's mad, but I just
I
feel
love
a lot of
Tal,
comfort
who
with
did the
that.
tattoos. You've definitely got to get one done by him. He's great. He did do something a bit rogue yesterday, though, which I just wanted to speak about really quickly. I need to look at the name of it. It was called Cambo or Cum. Let me have a look. Sorry, not Cum. Guys, I need to speak about this really quickly because it's crazy. Let me get it up.
All the tattoos are changed.
Right, he
now.
did this thing called Cambo.
Right.
And it's where you basically get, I'm probably going to say this so wrong, you're going to have to look it up. You get like frog poison or something put onto your skin and it makes you, it like is meant to be like a healing thing and makes you profusely vomit. And
Have you seen what's his name? The bloke who used to be on Channel 4, he used to do that. They injected vomit and he vomited like he was on stuff.
Yeah, and he did a reel about it yesterday and I thought, that's crazy. Would you ever do it?
What's his name?
Cambo.
Something Parry. He's
I
on
don't know
Channel
who
4.
that is.
Yeah, but they injected him. He was in an African tribe.
He had like, they burn your skin first.
Yeah,
in
and he was
points,
vomiting.
And then they put it on you and then it makes you have to drink like 3 litres of water beforehand.
Yeah, and then he was tripping out for about 12 hours.
Would you ever do something like that?
No, I would not.
I
Oh,
think-
let's get a tattoo and be off my tits for 12 hours.
Well,
no,
it's
thanks.
not a tattoo. I feel like you're in need of a spiritual cleanse, you know? You just, maybe that could be your other Mother's Day
A
present.
spiritual cleanse.
I feel like I've never met a woman that's crying out for Reiki more.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I can have my feet done and all that, but I don't like
Your
it.
feet? No, I don't mean
I've
a
had
manicure or
Reiki before.
pedicure. I mean, you need to be healed.
I don't like my feet being
Feet
touched.
to floor.
No, I don't like my feet being touched.
Right. Anyone out there that does feet Reiki, I didn't know that was a
Oh, that's
thing.
really annoying me. That bloke's name is something Parry. He's on Channel 4. It's
Whilst
really...
you think, I've got you another gift for the goodie bag.
Right.
Lights change again. Did you see that?
Oh.
You haven't got your contacts in. If you'd like to open, I've got you a life-size cardboard cutout of Jason Momoa.
Yay! I said, was it
As
Jason?
Aquaman.
Oh, look at him.
So this can go up in the house next
No,
to the
that's gonna
cardboard cutout of George.
No, that's up in your bedroom. That's going in the lounge.
Do you like that?
I've got him he's in the back room, so I've got the picture from the old podcast.
So you can have this up in the house.
Oh, look at that.
Are you happy with it?
Oh, yeah, I am.
And it's
Oh, you've got to do your mission in life. I've got to meet him.
okay.
He is just. I saw him on Graham Norton, and these things happened in my body that have never happened before.
Don't want to know.
I just thought, I'm sorry.
We are a child-friendly podcast.
Oh, look at him.
So this is for you. So you can take that.
Thank you.
And that's another Mother's Day gift from me.
Danny walked in on Sunday and went, why have you got a picture of Jason Momoa?
In a frame.
Yeah.
She's got, guys, Lisa Bagg's Law at home. She has a little bell that says, what is it? Ding for bubbles.
Yeah,
and a picture of Jason Momoa.
Yeah. It should say ring for sex, but.
Oh my God. So in terms of your plans for this year, Lisa.
Yes.
What have you got planned? What? What have you got planned?
I don't know right now.
Okay.
Having a little bit of a break.
You're having a bit of a break?
Yeah, I'm having a bit of a break. We're going to Cornwall, me and Dad. And yeah, I just need a bit of reset.
Yeah.
Rejigging.
I think we need to do a bit more on YouTube, you know? Like go and do something fun one day, like go and have a wine tasting together.
No, you mean you want to do something really horrendous with me. Like, I'm not doing roller skating anymore. I'm not doing pogo jumping.
We like to try hobbies together and it did really well on TikTok.
Let's have this right. Joe makes me do all this stuff. And the last time I did the
Mum
roller
did
skating,
actually really hurt herself.
I smashed my hand to pieces. This one and that one, it was black
Can
and blue.
I be honest? Who goes down a hill on roller skates when you've never roller skated before?
Joe, shall I tell you something? When I lived with my parents in Cheshunt and I did the same thing, went into the back of a car and ripped my cartilage in my knee and had to have an operation when I was 14.
Well, would you like to know a surprise? I bought you a skateboard and when we get home,
I'm not fucking going on no skateboard.
I've bought you a skateboard and we're going to
your dad'd love that because then, you know, when we've got to move furniture, he puts it on the skateboard to help drag it out with your old karate belt, so you love that. I'm not going on no skateboard. I ain't going on no skateboard.
And I also think that we need to plan a family holiday.
You keep saying this.
But like,
okay, adults only.
What do you mean adults only? There's no kids in the family.
No, I mean, I'm not going when the kids are off school. I want to go to Italy at the end of August, beginning of September, when they're just filtering and going home, going away.
That is literally school holidays.
When we went to Italy at the end of...
If you go September, do you know where I want to go? Portofino.
I'd love to go to Portofino. Love it. I want to go. Yeah, but it's expensive.
No, I'd love to go to the
I'd like to go to Lake Como. We went to Garda. I'd like to go. Como's like really
You
nice.
love a lake, don't you?
Yeah, because it ain't got sand, does it?
Right.
Don't really like a
What's
beach.
your beef with sand?
Don't like it. I was in all my crevices.
Last time you went to Italy, you were stranded on a balcony and almost shit yourself.
No, that was the time before.
Oh.
I didn't listen. It wasn't my fault that Jules shut the patio door. I had a in my mouth and thought, I'm having this to make me go
You
to the toilet.
smoke?
I was smoking then. It's terrible. Sorry, people. It was really bad.
Awful.
Yeah.
You're the only person I know that's had hypnotherapy to come back from smoking and then come back.
And then you went to Australia and I started smoking again.
Terrible.
And you're the only person I know when you get pissed, you get a out and you're like...
Guys, that's a lie.
No, it's not.
That's all a lie. Everything's a lie.
No, he's not lying.
That's a lie. However, when you're in Italy and you've got an Aperol Spritz in hand and you're sat on a balcony and you've got a Vogue in hand.
I don't like Aperol Spritz. It's too bitter.
Okay.
So I want to go back to Italy. So we'll do
a family holiday. I think we need to do more fun things, and
yeah.
I think we need to YouTube a bit more.
Can I just say the only
you
thing
can wave
about
at me all you want.
Italy, it only gets hot between May and literally at the end of August, beginning of September. It starts to get very dewy. It's very like over here.
All right.
So it's very moist. What do you mean about YouTube? What do you want me to do on YouTube? What you mean? You want to show me up in front of millions of people?
Let me tell you this
out.
What I meant with YouTube stuff is that, say we did something like I take you to a winery one day to do wine tasting.
No,
or
I don't
I teach you new hobbies. Mum, you have always wanted to ride horses. We can go horse riding together.
Joe, I'd die. I'd fall off.
Do you mean you can start on a donkey and work your way up?
I can ride a horse, but I'm so scared of falling off and hurting myself.
So am I, but you've got to take risks in life. I think we need to do a few more YouTube bits.
Priceless, you on a horse. I'm sorry, because you're so frightened of making sense it straight away.
I need to start doing stuff to get over my fears, because there's no way that I can grow up and have children of my own and be scared of sheep. You know?
Are you seriously thinking about having children of your own?
Not now.
Well, I mean, I'm not joking. Yeah, we need to chat about that, because I love you to bits. But if it was like you as a child,
Kane constantly says to me, your children will be horrific, even the way I am now.
You know, we've had this conversation. Had you first,
Yeah.
Had I've had you first,
Yeah.
I would probably have never had any more
That's
children
why
and
I'm
been
thinking-
sterilised on the spot.
Sterilised on the spot. That's such a mean
I did
thing
go
to
to the
say.
doctors after you were so bad, and I went, I want to be sterilised, and they went,
Sterilised,
you are
Mum.
They said
You're
you are.
asking for your womb to be taken out. Was
said,
I that
no,
bad?
No. They cut your tubes.
Even worse.
No. So they wouldn't do it because they said, Lisa, you might want more kids. I'm not having any more kids. And then what happened?
Yeah, another kid.
Yeah, I was desperate
But
to have
the
another
thing
child.
with Kane and I is we'd have a test tube baby. So obviously we could have 2 at once, which means that
Do you
if
want
they...
me to carry it for you?
No.
I could give birth to it and everything. I could be the surrogate gran.
No. And also, you have had a tummy tuck. I'm not bursting
Oh, yeah,
stitches.
I would say that. Yeah, probably yes.
Also, do you not find that a very bizarre
some
concept?
mums have to do that for their children.
Do you not understand that that would be a part of your son, like in you?
Yeah, and you was in me. I grew you for 9 months, you awkward fucker. And then it took you ages to come out. When you come out, you was about that big.
I don't know how I feel about that, so I probably would get another surrogate. Do you know I'd
That
love?
scares me,
Do you know
though,
I'd love
it
to be a
makes me
surrogate for
the
me?
baby.
Tennessee.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
She's
so
beautiful.
gorgeous.
She's beautiful.
So
Baby's
gorgeous.
due quite soon, you know.
I know. I feel like, you know, if she wants to, I'm there. We always have a chat about surrogates, about who we'd have, but there's very little laws here for that stuff, you know.
You have to pay their fees.
But it's like in America, you're a lot better protected.
Can I just ask, this is a genuine question because I have no idea about this.
Fine.
Would it be both of you or is it just...
One each. Just have one each.
But you'd have to go with then an egg donor that was Italian, beautiful, can cook. You need that
Right.
in that family so that as your
Okay.
child grows up and cook for you, whatever.
I don't understand this thing you and Dad always say. It's not inherently in your genes that you know how to make pasta. Like, what do you mean? I can't cook and we've got Italian heritage.
We're going to be remedying that on TikTok. I'm telling you now. I'm going to teach you how to cook.
Go on then. Do you know what? Actually, I'll beef you about this live. You forced us to move closer home. You've been round twice.
Joe, you don't come back for your haircut anymore. And every
You
time I say
can
you
come
in,
to our
You're
house.
not
It's
in.
30 minutes away.
You're not in.
You're crazy.
You're not in.
You said, "I'll come round and teach you how to cook." Where have you been?
Oh, we said we're going to do it on the 4th of April. I've got it pending.
4th of April,
Yeah,
love.
I'm going away next week. I've
4th
got a
of-
busy week. I'm going to see some puppies on Monday.
Do you know what I mean? She's going to see puppies on Monday.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get one. I just love listen, big up to down her rescue home. I just love
Big
it.
up.
I could honestly, when I stop doing my job, I'm going to go and work up there and be a handler and just kiss the dogs all day long and the little guinea pigs and cats.
Why have you got 2 watches on?
I've got a Fitbit which does all my fitness.
Yeah.
Not that I do anything. And I've got me.
You can double up and get like a watch that also
No.
serves as a watch.
I like wearing a watch.
And what are those beads for? Why don't you tell everyone at
Grief.
home?
Grief and calming. Don't really know what they are because I've forgotten because they were sent to me quite. But I like them. Oh, my Fitbit's just said well done. I've reached.
For what?
I don't know. I've done something on it. Oh,
I also feel like you need to come over more. We need to do more stuff of you teaching me things because I'm really struggling at the minute with just not knowing how to cook. I'd also like to try hobbies because I feel like I need to do some hobbies. I've got a pottery kit at home. I've got cross stitch. What?
a pottery kit.
I've already offered drinking.
Really?
I've already offered drinking alcohol, and you still didn't want to do that. Why don't we make cocktails?
Yeah, but then I'm going to have to get someone to bring me over because I won't be able to drive.
Dad-
You know, by 3 o'clock, that's my limit. Then I think, oh, look.
Before we wrap up, have you got any questions for me?
How are you? Who have you got it in for today?
I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine today. I'm chilling.
How's things going with you?
Absolutely fine, Lisa.
You okay?
Should we end it there?
What? No, so the next thing with me and you, I'm going to
I'm
cook-
slowly slipping.
I know,
more
I'm
and
going
more
to cook
down.
you. I'm going to teach you how to do... But then I'm not being funny. You and Kane don't like a chili or spaghetti bolognese. It's the easiest thing to cook.
I love a chili and spag.
Kane doesn't like that.
Not a massive mince fan, Mum. The diarrhea I had the other day.
Not a massive mince fan. Let's do a TikTok thing. Let's do mince, sweet potatoes, and whatever that shit was on the other side of it, and then use on the toilet all the
Let
next
me
day.
say, I tried mince, sweet potato, avocado, and cottage cheese with hot honey. It was
Why?
banging.
I'm sorry. Mince and avocado and cottage cheese do not go in
It's
anyone
a gym meal
separately.
with hot honey.
Separately.
I had the worst diarrhea I've ever had.
Separately.
Guys, I lied on my story. Do not do that trend. Do not eat that stuff. All the gym stuff's a lie. I've never had diarrhea like it.
But so what did you put in the mince?
Just a bit of fajita seasoning.
Oh, Joe, you seriously? I mean, come on. No, I'm coming round. We'll have to do. Well, I think we should do a cooking series, me and you.
Yeah, well, you know, the door's always open.
Oh, see, look, you're earning zone minutes. I'm just sitting here doing fuck all. It's great, isn't it?
And on
Makes you feel great.
And on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Mum.
It was lovely to have Mum back on. We'll have
you didn't rinse me this time.
No, we'll have you back on very, very soon. Enjoy the cutout.
Thank you.
I'm worried for how quickly that's going to be bent.
No, that's going in the lounge. Dad likes it in the lounge because it looks like when someone pulls up on the drive, there is like it's a bit like Home Alone. There's like you see someone in, so it's like first burglars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I could help the house.
Oh.
And sorry, guys, she's just kissing the cat out.
Look at that.
Thank you so much for watching. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there.
Yeah,
that watch.
happy Mother's Day to all you lovely mums out there. And don't put so much stress on yourself.
Exactly
don't
that.
Don't the small stuff.
Crack open the Prosecco as you listen to this, and we will see you very soon. Loads of love. Bye.